You know what I got yesterday on Twitter, chat? You know my aerial tweet kind of took off on Twitter into the mainstream? I don't know if you guys noticed it. But my aerial tweet took off into the mainstream. Because Ariel said, been thinking about this a lot. Why did The Rock slit his throat like that? And he's talking about John Cena and The Rock and that moment where it got a ton of views. I don't know what was going on there. And I said, you were 42 years of age. People telling me that I was copying McGregor. McGregor didn't make up generic Irish and UK terms of sayings. That's just how we say it. 42 years of age. Years of age is a very anglicized way of saying it. I don't know why. It's like when you say do something about it. Like, that's not a McGregor thing. You know? Shut your mouth. That's not a McGregor. Someone in the comments literally said something like, copying McGregor lingo, huh? I did. What the fuck? What's going on? We said it in America too. There you go. Exactly. Crazy. I was getting like people were telling me I was copying McGregor with the way I'm speaking. I'm like, years of age is a generic thing. You didn't invent that shit. The fuck? It's like saying, oh, I tell someone to do push-ups and they're like, copying Andrew Tate, are we? You know? Don't tolerate people cheating on you in a relationship. Wow, Tate much? Like, no, they're just saying generic things. You know? But I'm confused. You complain about degenerate behavior in Western countries and the current generation. You get paid thousands to promote a gambling site. I know. Thank you for the $2. I'm going to be hypocritical for money, for sure. Yeah. Thank you for the 2. I already promoted gambling when I told people on the videos, like, bet this and have this underdog and put this money on this guy. This guy's great value. I'm at least going to get paid for it, brother. I was doing it already with the prediction videos. The fuck? Yeah, I'm absolutely doing that. I'm setting up my family for life. You would as well. I could be doing a lot worse, promoting a lot worse, dude. I could have a lot worse opinions on things, trying to enforce on things. Sorry. I'm just being real. If you want, like, I'm not telling you to bet. Like, if you want to, you want to. I think it's financial natural selection. So I'm very pro dumb people losing their money. Very pro that. If you want to gamble your life away, you don't deserve the money in the first place. I honestly believe that. So, but if you want to put some money on the fights, see if you can cover the drinks that evening, you can do that as well. Yeah, I'm in. I'm not controlling it. Alex Jones controlled opposition distraction, maybe, but there are a lot of things that he has rumbled that I like about him. The way I saw it about the gambling thing, if you really want me to understand it, chat. I know the chat is getting worse and worse, but you know, sometimes you just got to get through this and then we get into the fun stuff towards the end of the stream. People just wait and coil up all these donos to get out in the early part. But the way I saw it, chat, is that everyone was betting anyway. Every stream I was getting asked, parlay this and what should we bet on this? And do you like this person as an underdog? And what are your best favorites of the card? What parlay would you do? I constantly got that. So I was just like, dude, I have the gambling audience. I'm making betting advice videos weekly on every card. Getting my family set up for life on top of that is, I don't think it adds too much difference to it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I know you guys are trying to do crabs in the bucket type thing, and I know it isn't like the most morally good thing, but, you know, I'm trying to set my family up forever, man. I'm trying to have an impact on this world. I want some cashola, brother. I want some fucking capital, you know? It's a joke. I don't know how idiots lose money. It is what it is. Thank you for the $2. It's cringe when you talk like that. Oh, okay, I'll get back to random bullshit instead of logical conversation then. You don't have to explain yourself to nobody. I know, but they're asking and saying shit. It's fine. I've got to answer some stuff. You say it was immoral? So's insulting people online. So's uncovering things about Ian Gary's relationship. Let's just keep it real. I know, but like, come on, guys. What, we're the fucking bastion of morality in my live chat? That's how you want me to be? I'm going to be lectured on morality by my live chat? Is that what's going to happen here? You God-fearing men in here? Thank you for the $2. Come on, guys. Chill out, you fucking Redditors. How many calf kicks by Poatan until Rogan screams? Oh, about 2. He's already walking funny on that leg. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the $10. What are your thoughts on the study that showed for every dollar spent on sports gambling, $2 less are saved by that individual for investments? For every dollar spent on sports gambling, $2 less are saved by that individual for investments. Financial natural selection. Thank you for people who have full control over what they do with their money. Thank you for the 2. This one's longer than, yeah. What job does alternate dimension 9 to 5 guru work? Well, alternate dimension 9 to 5 guru, I'm 26, so I would have been dead by now. I had a pact with myself when I was 19. If I didn't become a self-made millionaire by 25, I was going to end it all. So maybe I would still be around. Maybe I'd be a gardener or some shit. I'd mow the lawns and stuff. I always wanted to get into gardening. I think gardening is a very good market to get into right now. I have my reasons for it, but yeah, I think gardening is a huge industry to get into. It's not deep. I'm fine now, obviously, but I did make a deal with myself when I was 18. Mexican gurus, crazy work. No, I think gardening's a really good marketer, to be honest with you. I think it's a good market to get into, to be real. What's up, Fight Fairy, again? Yeah, gardening's a really good market to get into, I think. Because you've got this increasingly amount of people that, especially the new generation of humans, like Gen Z, brother, they ain't mowing their lawns. Like, I hate, like, the generation of, like, men in the household taking care of their garden. Maybe it's different for women. Maybe they're a bit more delicate about, like, their gardening and stuff. But even that, I don't think they're mowing the lawn. Like, I think there's just an increasing market for people to need maintenance jobs done in their house, especially, and gardening is something that you wouldn't even consider. You know what I mean? Landscaping, yeah, exactly. Things like that. Especially when you got all these, like, kids getting money, even me, you know, off of this type of shit and other stuff that they do to get money in these, like, properties with big giant land and lawns just because they want the mansion of it, but they don't even consider the lawn. I think there's a big market for it. We don't have Mexicans in the UK, so it's different. But I think, yeah, you could definitely make a killing off of doing that type of shit. I don't know, it's an option. I always thought about it as an option when I was younger to maybe get into gardening. Oh, just a little bit. Did you ever get dropped / wobbled in sparring? I got dropped, like, impact shot to the body when I was a kid in Taekwondo, but I never got knocked out. I got wobbled once-ish, but not really, just like a ringing noise. But I wasn't, like, jelly-legged or anything like that. So, no, not really. I never got dropped or wobbled badly. I got hit once in sparring when I was in Muay Thai by this, I don't want to say Ukrainian, like someone from Belarus or some shit like that, some Eastern European guy, some middle-aged man, basically, and he was swinging heat at me. I kept switching my stances, and she told me not to. There was a woman instructor, like, lecturing me not to fucking switch stances. There were another 2 male instructors that would never tell me not to switch stances, but she, like, had it out for me switching stances. So she told him next time he switches stances, crack him as hard as you can on the chin. And he hit me, and I took it well, but then the padding on the wall only came up to, like, my shoulder level. So I went back into it and hit the back of my head on the wall a little bit, and I went, whoa, chill out a second. Let me just, all right, I'm good. That's the only time I've ever felt anything concussive in terms of combat sports. Can I get a... Thank you for the $5. I just don't see how Ankalaev can beat Alex when he got shinned by Jan Blachowicz. Imagine what Alex is going to do when them inbred shins. All right. Thank you for the $5. Yeah. I don't know what he's going to do to those inbred shins. I think Blachowicz is under... You know what? I was watching back Blachowicz Pereira, yeah. I feel like Pereira fans are never going to rewatch that fight again. I'm just going to keep it real. Is Blachowicz one of the fucking best fighters of all time? Secretly? At that age? Having that level of performance against fucking Pereira? Very close. Pereira literally won it off, like, jabs to the body. I thought Jan won. I thought he could have won that, man. You know? He landed good punches in that fight on the feet. People say... oh, Jan took him down. Dude, watch back the fight. He was cracking Pereira on the chin in that fight, you know. He's so underrated, man. 40 years old as well. People forget, man. I know, dude. Jan Blachowicz, legendary Polish power, you know. Yang squashed the COVID fans' little kickboxing idols. Little kickboxer idol, yeah, they did. Jan had me convinced Alex wasn't going to be the same at light heavyweight. Yeah, he looked very different. But it was at altitude, and he spent the whole round with him on his back. So it is still impressive what Pereira did. And he nearly broke Jan at the end of the second round. But I'm telling you, I was watching back the fight. Jan put hands on him. Do you see USA copying some big A tendencies in 2025? We'll see. I don't know if they're going to, but maybe. Maybe. He'll now's Louis. Jan's Glover loss looks so bad, IMO. Like, kinda odd. Yes. Thank you for the £2. Yeah, it does look pretty bad. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? But that was Glover, dude. He was messing him up. Thank you for the $20. If, as you say, Ankalaev fights similar to Strickland, do you think that would pose more of a threat to Pereira? I feel like he might have gotten lucky with that hook. Strickland was the only middleweight Pereira was afraid of. All right, man. I don't know about that. I just think he didn't see fear in Strickland, even though he was very visibly terrified on the other side of the cage. I always thought that Pereira, like, secretly agrees with a lot of what Strickland says, so he just kind of panders to him out of pity. When in terms of how much Pereira bigged up Strickland as a fighter, I think he did pander to him a little bit out of pity, in a way. Just a tad. But thank you for the 20. But Ankalaev does fight similar to Strickland. Not exactly the same, but in terms of encroaching forward with straight punches and teeps, you know, it's something that Ankalaev's seen before, and it's been one of his more effective performances in his career before. Yeah, a bunch of gays. Thank you for the 2. Guru wanting to become Mexican. Okay, yeah. Get on to Vittori, chat. See if he responds to my DM. I messaged him saying interview with a pizza emoji, you know. I'd like to get an interview with Vittori, but we'll see. Thoughts on Veronica Hardy commenting on your Hot Girls tier list from a couple years ago? She did. But she commented on it around the time that it happened, yeah. She thanked me for saying that she was so pretty and stuff. That was kind of when the tension between me and Dan Hardy began, if we're being honest. And as sad as that is, obviously I'm not saying that, oh, she wanted me and now Dan Hardy's insecure. I don't think it was that. But I think she took the video a lot better than Dan Hardy did with some of the comments I was making, at least, you know? Make me look bad on the news. Fuck that Donald Trump in his hole. USA, man. That's hard. That's borderline racist, really. Man, fuck that Donald Trump in his hole. Donald Trump gonna beat his motherfucking. Dan was fuming a little bit. He was, yeah. He seemed like he didn't like it at all. You know what I saw today? Like an hour after, I think it was like 45 minutes after I posted my prediction video. It already had way more views than Dan Hardy's. And I literally remember back to a clip where he was saying, you're not going to be involved in the MMA community. I don't know if this is how you think you're going to get into this MMA community, but it's not. It's a tight-knit club we've got here. I remember him saying that type of shit to Mark Goddard. And I looked at his fucking prediction video views. 8.3k in 9 hours. How many has mine got? 34 in 4. And how many does it actually have? Let me have a look. 48 in 4 hours. Yeah, boy. But I remember him when I had like similar views to him. He was like, this isn't how you get into this industry. It's a tight-knit club, and I feel like he wants to be involved in what we do. I was like, yeah, shut up, bitch. You ain't fucking relevant at all. Fuck you. Anyway, my time is up. Do you think you could beat Dan Hardy in a street fight? No. I mean, I think I'd do all right, and if I like trained for a boxing match with him just because he's old. But I wouldn't trust myself to win. No, he's a pro fighter, isn't he? Clip of you saying that and a photo of your channels in comparison. I was thinking of it, but that's too petty. Go MMA, you say the wrong thing, and I can neutralize a source of your income in a snap of the fingers like that. You little leech parasite human. Add that to the outro of your fucking video.